Hello and welcome. What's up, guys? It's Bessel Abdel. In this video, I'm going to give you a clear and professional review of traffic magnets, but not just from the angle of whether it is a good tool or not. I want to look at it from the more important marketing angle.
Okay guys, so in this video, we're going to create our first traffic magnet. So once you have logged into your traffic magnets members area, you should see this onboarding guide. If you do not land on this page, you can simply navigate to start here and it will bring you to the step-by-step guide. So the first thing that you need to do is add your AI API key. To do that, all you have to do is click on go to settings and it will bring you to the settings page. And if you scroll down, you will see an option here to add your AI API keys. You have an option to add OpenAI, which is ChatGPT, or Anthropic, which is Claude. You can add one or both API keys. It's up to you. If you add just one API key, it will use that API key to generate content. To get your API key, all you have to do is click on Get API Key, and it will direct you to the exact page where you can create your API key. It might ask you to log in or sign up first. And to create your API key, all you have to do is click on Create New Secret Key. You can name your key if you like. This is optional. I'm going to name this Traffic Magnets. Then click on Create Secret Key, and it will generate the key for you. All you have to do is simply click on Copy, navigate back to the web app, and paste it in here. Then click on Save Keys. To add your Claude API key, all you have to do is click on Get Key, and it will direct you to the exact page where you can create your Claude API key. If you haven't logged into your Claude account, it will ask you to either sign in or log in first before it brings you to this page. Then you can click on Create Key. Again, you can name your key if you like. I'm going to call this Traffic Magnets. Click on Add, copy key, navigate back to the web app and paste it in here, and then click on Save Keys. Once you have added your AI API keys, you can navigate back to the Start Here tab, and you can simply skip this step because we have added the API keys already. So to create your first project, you need to pick a niche, and the AI will find 12 specific searches people are already making, each one a tool opportunity with almost no competition. To create your first project, you simply click on Create My First Project, and you can choose whether to start from a template by picking a niche, or you can fill out these fields yourself. I'm going to select a template. So I'm going to choose affiliate marketing. And once I click on my selected template, if I scroll down, you will see that all of the fields have been pre-filled. And here you can choose your primary goal, whether it's to drive backlinks, generate leads, increase traffic, or improve engagement. I'm going to choose increase traffic and then click on Discover Traffic Magnets. And it has generated 12 asset opportunities. You can review them and choose one. I'm going to choose Affiliate Income Calculator. Then you can click on the button to generate the blueprint. So it has generated the blueprint. As you can see, we have purpose, target keywords, inputs required, etc. And if you scroll down, you will see different themes and colors. So you can choose which theme color you would like to generate your traffic magnet. I'm going to choose Ocean. And here you can choose whether you want to build this tool as a standalone page, so it will export an HTML file, or an embeddable widget. I'm going to choose embeddable widget. And the embeddable widget is ready. You can simply click on copy, embed code, and embed the widget on your website. In the next video, I will show you how you can embed the widget on your website or what to do if you don't have a website. Just to give you a quick overview of what the traffic magnet looks like, I already embedded it on my website, and let me show you what that looks like. So here is my affiliate income calculator to calculate your potential earnings based on traffic, conversion rate, and commission rate. So a user would come in and add their monthly traffic. So for example, 250. Average conversion rate, I'm going to put in 12%. And average commission per sale, I'm going to put in 30 to 50. And then click on calculate my potential earnings, and it has calculated the potential earnings from the monthly traffic. Okay, guys, I will see you on the next video.
Look at this simple sleep calculator sitting on a random, boring website. 1.7 million visitors, $37,000 every single month. Now, look at this other plain, unremarkable calculator on a completely different website. Now, $35,000 a month. Same story. No blog, no social media, no ads, no face on camera, no audience. Just a simple interactive tool sitting on a page, pulling in traffic, didn't go viral completely. They just published the right kind of tool. Here's the wild part. These aren't rare cases. There are thousands of these tools scattered across the internet, quietly making serious money for the people who build them. And most of those people...
Can this tool help you build a real traffic asset that turns attention into leads, sales, or long-term business value? And that is where the real value begins. Because most people do not actually have a product problem. They have a traffic problem. You can have a great offer, a solid landing page, and a strong product. But if you do not have consistent traffic, you will struggle to get results. That is exactly why tools like this get attention. The core idea behind traffic magnets. Traffic magnets is not just another software tool. It is a different way of thinking about marketing. The main idea is simple. Create interactive tools that attract attention, engage visitors, and help turn that engagement into something valuable, such as leads, subscribers, or buyers. That matters because today's audience is more selective than ever. People are less likely to respond to a direct sales pitch, but they are much more likely to interact with something useful, fast, and relevant to their needs. That is the real power of the concept. It gives you a way to attract people instead of constantly chasing them. Why this marketing angle is smart? Because it is not relying only on direct selling. And I always say this, a smart marketer does not only ask, how do I sell today? A smart marketer asks, how do I build an asset that keeps bringing traffic over time? That is the difference between short-term hustle and long-term business building. Traffic magnets is designed to move you toward the second approach. Instead of always starting from zero, you build something that can continue to bring attention if you use it correctly. That is a very important shift in mindset. Who is this for? Let me be very clear here. This is not just for beginners, and it is not only for advanced marketers either. It is best suited for people who understand the value of traffic assets. It can be useful for affiliate marketers, website owners, funnel builders, lead generation marketers, people who want alternatives to paid ads, anyone working in a niche with clear audience demand. If you are looking for a magic button or instant results without execution, this is probably not the right expectation. Where the real value is. The real value is not in the tool alone. It is in how you use it. Because a tool is just a tool. But when you place it inside the right niche, pair it with the right offer, and present it through the right message, it can become a powerful part of your marketing system. That is what makes traffic magnets interesting. You are not just buying software. You are buying a mechanism that can help you. Attract attention, increase engagement, build trust, collect data, and move visitors toward a conversion. That is a smart marketing sequence. What I like about it. From a marketing perspective. There are 4 strong points here. 1. It leads with value. When you give people something useful first, you create more trust. 2. It supports multiple monetization models. It is not limited to affiliate marketing. It can also support lead generation, product sales, and audience building. 3. It can contribute to long-term traffic. That is far more valuable than temporary attention. 4. It fits the asset-building mindset. And that mindset is what separates average marketers from strategic marketers. But let's be real. No marketing tool works just because it exists. Your results depend on choosing the right niche, understanding the audience, writing the right message, using the tool inside a proper funnel, and promoting it the right way. In other words, traffic magnets is not a replacement for marketing. It is part of the marketing process. That is an important distinction. Some people hear traffic tool and assume the work is done. But the reality is that the tool still needs strategy behind it. How to sell this in a video. If you want your video to be persuasive, do not just say, "This is a great tool." Instead, frame it like this. If you want to build a real traffic asset instead of depending only on direct promotion or paid ads, this tool gives you a smart way to create something interactive that attracts visitors and helps turn that interest into leads or buyers. That statement sounds strategic, professional, and believable. It does not overpromise. It explains the mechanism and the possible outcome. That is how experienced marketers talk. What you should say honestly. Two good marketers do not exaggerate. So it is important to say, this is not a guaranteed income tool. Results will depend on execution. It gives you a framework, but not automatic success. If you do not understand your audience, you may not get the full benefit. That kind